we don't have to waste any time. We can just get straight into things here. And SELVA are going to be starting CT, of course, and DSG are rushing A.
Well, this is just, yeah, brute force. Not wasting any time, just straight in towards the A bomb site. Destiny going to go blow for blow, and this is actually going to be a bit of a problem for DSG because they've been stopped in their tracks. They have to try and find momentum from a standing start on this A bomb site.
They're fine. Look at all the damage. Like, there was
Okay.
3 dinks that came in instantaneously. The only guy that could really have done anything there was Slashes over in Old Bomb, which Destiny is in now, and he just gets one taps. It's like, oh, okay. Can't really do too much about it. Tomate needs to follow suit. He needs to be the guy that finds some kills quite quickly. Maybe he can get one on Bartan, but Bartan is just jiggling the angle perfectly and takes his head clean off. Levi will eventually follow through on Destiny, and that round was over. Because when we first started seeing Train, we didn't see anyone really going towards Ivy. We used it more as a lurk, but the splits through Ivy and A main are really prominent. And I think they can definitely deliver an awful lot. Urbano has just followed through on towards Slashes. And we said, look, Urbano was one of the guys that did so much work against Sharks in both encounters that they played him. SHZ goes one further and just gets rid of GBB like it's nothing. And Urbano wants even more, a lot of damage. Destiny's now confirmed, but Destiny's found a multi-kill. Hang on a second, this has turned right back into even steading.
Hang on, though, again, because now Shiz is wrapping around through Ivy, and I don't think Destiny spotted him on the jump up. It's all about this timing on the smoke fade. Knifing out in the open as well. Is going to be able to tuck himself back into A main just in time, despite his low health. And as that smoke fades, surely they consider this, right? I mean, there's actually the wraparound from Tomate. He can't keep his teammate alive, but at least he gets the trade. Barton steps her. Destiny will seal the deal. What a massive triple kill from him. In fact, it's a quad. Very limited utility. In fact, just a smoke grenade left here for them to work with.
Oh, look at this. Little boost up for Destiny as well. He's going to get Levi.
This is sweaty.
It is, but it's such an easy kill. And
Yeah,
now he
it's
can
effective.
back off. Fortunately, look, that was only the Deagle that died.
Nerdy first angle and the boost up. You get like an opening little gimmick kill. Cool. Then you can fall back because you got the advantage. You don't have to try and make any more plays. There's going to be a big hit into the save bomb site late into the round. They don't have any more utility though. There are 3 players here waiting to welcome them with open arms. Damage is being done. Slashes gets traded. That's fine. You don't mind that if your DSG so much, such low health for these remaining players. Should be easy pickings, and it is.
Yeah, I love the way that they set themselves up there, because you've got Slashes close red train. If SELVA win this, then DSG are in a lot of danger. Obviously, the CT side is going to be preferred, but I love how dynamic this is. And this time, Slashes gets his revenge. He's able to get rid of Urbano through a smoke. Tomate is then baited in by Knifin, and he's able to escape. Knifin is still holding this angle despite being tagged.
Yeah, I really like it, man. Just showing some extreme confidence right now here on the side of SELVA. Nice proactivity, like you say. Slash is getting that frag initially. And then the double setup towards ramp. It's going to be a good kill from Levi back, though. It takes a bit of the process, but at least he's found a frag. Tomato, get your gun out, son.
This crossfire's too good. Even if he kills one, he's not killing the other one. Oh, no. Oh, he did. Never mind. I lied. Bartan's also found Destiny. How has this round gone this way?
No, I have no idea.
That timing on GBB turning back towards the A-bomb site is actually just insane. What?
Yeah, great work there from Shiz. Really, I mean, the fact that he gets both those kills, and he kind of makes it look easy in the process as well. Doesn't even take a single point of damage. Knifin,
How?
I mean, they've taken a while to actually get into the position to plant the bomb here. So Knifin is going to have a chance. He's going to feel this out. Shiz is perfectly placed right now, though. And he's going to walk straight into the crosshair. He's taken 95 damage in the process, but he's landed the shot. Molly's going to tick Barton. It hasn't, but surely he's heard a step here. So he's got the info. And Knifin with York means he has got a chance here. Barton's going to step out, take the fight on his terms, and that'll be enough.
And now if you're DSG, it feels like you're rushing A. It feels like you're going to drop all your util and just bomb out here immediately with these MAC-10s. Straight into Destiny. Let's see if he can find a multi-kill. He's so blind. He gets away with absolutely nothing. Backside is Knifin, but SHG's getting rid of his teammates in the meanwhile.
Oh, Slash has been cut down without a kill, and that's going to be a big follow-up frag there from Shiz as well. That is round over. A bomb site devastated. Tomate gets one through the smoke, but still 1 versus 3. They know where he is. There shouldn't be any chance for him. And this is DSG just regaining full control of their map pick. You're talking about that 6th round 3-2 scoreline, how important it was for DSG. make sure the wheels don't come off here on train, how big this map is for them in the veto as well. And yeah, they're in control once again. And I like how they follow up that previous round that they won with the big hits into A here. Just again testing the defense, and they've come out on top.
No, they won't give
Maybe
me a shout
hoodie
out on social media.
I mean, that would still be nice. That would be something.
Look at B. Or
Yeah.
don't, because Tomate has just killed Jota. Destiny's in pop as well. This is awesome. Look at this from Destiny.
Yeah, shakes things up. DSG, they either go really quickly or they tend to use the full length of the round that's available to them. Where are they going to pivot from here? They're going to try and go out A. Slash is going to be the first point of contact. Destiny's gone down, and Slash has lost his life as well.
Bro, what is Destiny looking at? GBB and Knifeman will answer back immediately. 3 versus 2. Tomate comes in from this B bomb site. There's so much damage between him and GBB. They're able to collect, but Destiny is looking at the floor or something in Pop Dog, because Biden just comes around the corner and just hits a headshot with ease. Especially on CT side. I imagine their T side's not going to be as good as their CT side, so 7 feels like a direct consequence of this. Slashes will at least find Urbano. The boost up on the AWP doesn't find anything. And DSG are all in. They've invested a lot of money into this round, and they're going to go Ivy, so that means you need to get by Knifeman, and SHZ is here.
Problem is, Knifeman is just kind of pivoting between Pop, A main, and Ivy at this point. Run boost to get Levi across on the AWP. Yeah, Knifeman's going to die. Knifeman's just lazily peeking back into this angle every time, and okay,
no.
He's really fortunate that he hasn't peeked back into the scope of Levi.
Why?
Again, you can't afford to do that. Not that this late in the round, especially when there's no pressure anywhere else on the map.
Why did he do that? It was so unnecessary.
It's just lazy.
And you know what it does do? Is you've now got the AWP over here. You think it's going to be a commitment, and it's not. Instead, they're going to come through A main. Slashes, you feel like it's going to be caught off guard, or maybe not. He does a lot of damage onto these players coming in. 20 seconds left. Time's now a burden. Flashbang. Slashes is just trying to deny. GBB is also keeping an eye out for Levi. But it's actually just Bartan that annihilates. And Levi comes through with GBB. Slashes is somehow still alive, but not for very long. DSG able to get that round.
And I just feel like that's what, yeah, that certainly was like the linchpin or the catalyst in the round where things fell apart for Selva. Anyway, here we go. It's going to be back out into the A bomb site now for DSG. With pace and ferocity. They're being met by numbers from Selva, though. There are bodies just being thrown in towards A main, but there are bodies that litter the floor.
Oh my god. They even naded. Oh, this is a really cool nade thrown by Urbano that lands off the back of the wall and hits E-Box. And Tomate will at least find one, sure. And look, they are low. There's no way the MP9 wins this. Surely not. He's upgraded to an AK. The bomb is on the floor. It's just about figuring out for Tomate what he wants to go and do. He's going to hold this little headshot line. He's packed out. This timing is so weird. Has he made an audio cue? No. Levi's now searching and scavenging with an MP9. Urbano gets caught out. Tomate could do this. Levi is 1 bullet away from death. He's now dropped an MP9 to go back and get this AWP. And with 45 seconds left, this is going to get confusing and weird.
Well, the longer that Levi takes, further forward Tomate's actually going to get on his movement here, and he might even be close enough to hear the digits being punched in. He will be... Oh my goodness, Tomate has brought this all the way down to an incredibly winnable 1 versus 1. In fact, he may even have the odds in his favor. Levi in the corner, fully committed, not spotted, or was he? Tomate goes searching again. The timing is going to work out perfectly for Levi, and he's hit the spot. You cannot script it. That is ridiculous. I guess we could do like the inverse of Launder's series. We could go for lucky or good. For Levi's clutch there. You decide. This has been a big theme of their T side so far. Fast into the safe bomb site, and again, it's going to be 3 entry kills coming from 3 different players. It's not the first time they've had that either, Brandon, where they've just dispersed all these opening kills amongst the entry pack.
If they're going to be playing like this, and they're going to obviously move on to map 2 and beyond, like you're looking at this and you're thinking this firepower is ridiculous. GBB again having a really slow one. Knifeman's made some considerable mistakes. For Selva, you're looking at this, you're thinking, uh-oh, this is a sign of a team that doesn't play train. We already knew that, but this is no util, full Kevlar, straight into Barton, who is able to get a few kills. Levi is here as well, and SHZ has just chimed in with another couple of kills. This guy is unbelievable. He is 17 and 8.
Yeah, he's everywhere wherever the action is going down at this point. And it's going to be Levi to finish off the job as well. Great job coming through. I mean, Barton was always going to go down. The fact that he finds a kill before he does is a good return. And then...
Oh, no, I just enjoyed it.
Yeah, I know. Fair enough. I'm just trying to come up with some sort of cover for him. I don't even know. Anyway, first gun round. Rifles across the board for Selva. Limited utility and obviously a must-win round. And it feels like the ship has already sailed here on the map.
No way! There's no way! Slash has at least got rid of Urbano. Bartan's now followed through. Look at this lineup from Jota. It could have been good, but it wasn't. Bartan thrown into this 1v1. And Slashes is just immediately going to hightail it towards this B bomb site. And look at the rotation out of Bartan. He doesn't believe it. He's guessed wrong.
I mean, Slash is not wasting any time either. Just full gas, no breaks into this B bomb site. And Barton, well, the penny will now drop, and he's going to be quite far away here. At least he's got the kits. He's got a molly as well. Important to note, it's a molly and not an incendiary. He intentionally threw his into the A bomb site so he could pick this molly up here. And I wonder if that's going to make any difference here on the retake. As he starts to clear out the bomb site itself, and he gets an idea that, okay, he's got to be heaven or he's got to be ramped. He's going to drop that molly. Slash is going to peek. He's now ahead of the flames. He's gotten the kill. He'll die to the molly afterwards, but at least he's won the round for his team.
Let's see how good this exec is, because you've got to bear in mind that Bartan has got no utility, and he's the only one here.
Yeah, for now, Yota is going to head back in this direction, and maybe Shiz starts to read into this as well. It's going to be a very late lurk through Ivy, but Destiny can't do anything. He's not going to contribute to this round at all. Not a big fan. It's almost like it's a 4 versus 5. Self-inflicted for Selva. Yota in the back of the bomb site gets one. Barton gets in on the act. That needs to be calmed, though. In the meantime, bomb plant will be secured, and GBB is just doing the most. He's just found 3 somehow, single-handedly.
Nearly a 4th. Right, you speak about this Destiny play, and now he needs to come into the fold. He's going to be in towards Connector very soon, but is the bomb even planted for him? No kit, it's not. You're right, there is no kit, so maybe SHG can come on the bomb. They got no idea he's here. They have no idea he's here. Now they get a good semblance of it. SHG needs to grab this kill, and he can't do it. So between GBB and Destiny, Selva stay alive. If you're Selva, maybe you can just run it forward. You can just keep it moving. But the fact that this is... I should have imagined that with South America Counter-Strike, the rounds are going to be more T-sided just naturally. But this feels a little bit outrageous. Bartan baits in SHZ, and he's able to get 2, 3. Are you kidding me? 3 kills immediately, and that shuts things down. Jota and Urbano come through with the MP9s from Pop Dog, and Selva can't do a thing. I mean, that one is just SHZ just owning them and being baited in beautifully by Bartan. No, you're right. Knifen's actually able to get one. So he gets a little bit of revenge. Levi is able to back up and deal with GBB. And that was the only threat on B. Slashes is... How on earth has he gotten here then? Through Ivy. But it feels like that's been calmed over. It feels like DSG got a pretty good understanding of this, because look at the reaction from the B players. They're immediately grouping to potentially backstab here with Jota. They know that this is a point of contention, and now they definitely know it. Levi, can he trade Slashes? No! Oh dear! Oh no.
Oh, that's a big missed shot, because look at the minimap. Look at what that does to the state of the map if he gets that 1 kill. Selva lose so much control and information, and now he's just nestled himself into a corner. DSG are going searching for him.
Oh,
and Levi's going to miss another that forces him out into the open. He's dead, but you're never going to expect Jota here, are you?
He shouldn't, but he needs a multi-kill. The issue is he can't find a multi-kill, and in fact, he needs to grab everyone. Slashes can just remain in this corner, and he's the scapegoat in this round.
Oh,
and,
no,
in actual fact, Jota's already shot before he even should have. So suddenly he's been dinked by Slashes, who's done everything in this round for Selva. Jota is going to make his emergency exit in towards the spawn. He's going to move away. He's going to move in towards lower, the exact same angle that Knifin was trying to occupy a little bit on that CT side. These pistols getting very nice and close is dangerous, in my opinion, for Selva, but Destiny might have just slipped the gap. There's that 1 kill, but again, you still have to navigate all these pistols. Jota's found 2.
Yeah, now he's going to be looking towards his teammates. Jota's continuing to try and work, but the smoke is faded. That leaves him exposed. In the meantime, Levi has gotten one with the Zorp, though.
Oh, what?
His position made known, posted on the angle. Be careful, Slash. You can't overextend.
So
Yeah,
Slashes has to come potentially through main or through Ivy. Ivy feels late at this game state. You might be worried a little bit about Pop. Levi on this angle immediately misses the shot, but at least lives for a moment. He re-peaks and this time will hit that shot. 3 kills for Levi. The SG has stolen another round away. Ready to go around this corner. Is he going to get a flash from any of these players? It doesn't look like it. So he's going to be almost just offered up to Levi.
Okay, well, at least Destiny will draw first blood, and you know what? Levi's going to go down as well. It's a flurry of frags from SELVA. They always seem to do it in the rounds where we least expect it out of them. And also, I mean, they got a number of kills in the round before this. This is going to be 12-10. And I don't know if DSG can... Yeah, I think they're going to have to save. This should go the full 24. Oh, man, if only SELVA could get some of these more rounds under their belt that they're supposed to win. Nothing can be taken for granted, especially in the rounds where you're expecting SELVA to get the job done. Those are the ones you have to be the most concerned about. And they're going to go with a confident opening here. Oh, Levi.
Gets it. They're going to fight. Oh my gosh, let's just take the fight straight to A main. This is really worrying for GBB. He gets overwhelmed by Urbano. There's so much pressure being applied here by DSG, and they've now made it a 5v3 overtime. I don't think they can unless Knifin finds SHZ immediately, but he's going to be wide swung on with an MP9, you feel. 40 seconds left. Here's this interaction, and SHZ just rips his head off. That's so horrible for Knifin. SHZ has been in the right place at the right time in all of these. Slashes will get one back, but that Molly is now going to force him into a fight and separate him from Tomate, but they're going to slow down just a little bit. 20 seconds left is the danger. Jota in the perfect position to lock things down. And he doesn't even really need to take the fight. He can just waste so much time. 10 seconds now for SELVA, and as they walk into SHG's scope, it's still no time left, and he can just run away. This is it. This is done. BSG are going to win 13-10 on their map pick.
I mean, it's a good performance coming through from them. A masterclass from Shiz in particular. Really important. Big rounds coming through from him. Vital multi-kills.
I wonder if it's... Guys, I've thrown the wrong smoke. Oh, there's a Molly. Molly goes in long to force these fights. Okay, interesting. That works. Destiny's able to get Levi, but how about the player based in the corner? Bartan immediately overwhelmed. In comes this bomb plant. Make sure it's for default. And then Knifen's going to play to win the round.
Yeah, that smoke also... Okay, let me just hold off my point while we will have a little bit of a look at the retake coming through from DSG. I mean, they don't have a kit. They've got no util. Oh, excuse me. No util.
Oh, wow.
And also, they have no kit, so this is going to be a very difficult one for them. Shiz does find a frag to kind of open things up, though. There's still that Molly in play on Knife, and remember, that's the insurance policy, and he's still holding on to it because he's got teammates alive. Molly not even required. GBB and Tomate will combine, and it's going to be DSG who open up first. Time is so low. Look at this. Even Levi starting to head in towards the B bomb side. Excuse me, it's Shiz who's here. Levi's still over towards A, anchoring it down. 4 players coming through from K. Barton on the angle first for free. Second collected. That'll bring his teammates into the equation. Surely, right? Where are the teammates? Destiny, Tomate, and Slash all find a kill each.
How? Again,
I don't know.
How? Like, you got Bartan taking all of the contacts, and somehow he's the only one that does the damage. And Levi's going to be saving his AWP. Oh, yeah, exactly. And somehow the guy that is in the open, the most exposed to all of it, is the only one that gets kills. So that's such a joke. In fact, it gets even worse because SHZ is the one that gets the second or third kill, and he's the last player rotating in. Okay, he's actually got armor as well. 3 players still B, though. Levi round the corner, able to get rid of Destiny. Knife and boosted up, doesn't see a thing, but GBB has just spammed him. He has just spammed the AWP 100-0.
Generally quite quickly. SELVA leaning into the B-bomb side here on Ancient a lot as well in the early stages of the map. Good util usage forces the AWP the whole way back, but Barton will still get one.
I was going to say, the rough thing here is that SELVA suck against rounds like this for some reason, and it's just completely fine. Now, you know, Tomate's on the back line. Jota can just go defuse the bomb. Tomate's got no way to win this round.
But that's how I spent my day. I guess we can check in with your weekend when we inevitably get another tech pause along the line, but we're back into the game.
Barton. Yeah, thought about getting a bit crafty with it. It says Jota, you can do it. And I love that immediately they get out of the way of the spam and Barton brings it right back. And how ironic that it's back on GBB after GBB was the one that spammed out Levi. Bomb will go down, but it's a 5-on-2.
Yeah, no problem at all for DSG. They're so happy that that's pretty much the only concession they have to make in the round here is giving up that bomb plant. This is a full investment coming through from SELVA, and at this point, if you're teammates, I was going to say you want to head for the hills, because you're going to get your round loss bonus anyway with the defuse.
For SELVA, 3-3, B exec. Oh, they love B. They love this exec. And they're going to get flatlined, you imagine, by Bartan. First kill is his, but traded immediately by Mr. Tomato.
Yeah, hoping to put some red on DSG faces here in this round. Red in the round, that's exactly what he's going to do. Mate with a wonderful multi-kill. He was one of the big players on train, and he's delivering here in this round as well.
Call him Heinz, because that was 57 varieties of sexy.
Bars, I like that. Levi will get one with the Incendiary. It's still 1 versus 3, and with the Norp, he's not going to be offered up anything. So SELVA are going to be regaining the lead here. And they're just hammering home on the B-bomb side. Not just here on Ancient, set on train as well.
I cannot believe... Oh, wait, hang on. No. I cannot believe that Tomate is able to get that opener. He runs through 2 mollies, only takes 30 damage because the CT incendiaries are awful.
Not going to be too concerning in terms of the weapons they have to work with just yet. Can't say the same for SELVA, though. If they lose this, they're back to square one. And it's going to be Destiny just rampaging his way forward. I don't know if he was spotted by Urbano or not there. Peppering the smoke, though, is that A1S. Destiny's still trying to edge his way forward, despite being perforated. Urbano's gone back and searching. Is he aware of this possibility? Evidently not. And Destiny's advanced position will work out for a kill. A key kill.
It will, but what's this going to do to the defense? Is it going to leave them quite separated? I mean, Levi's just hitting everyone. Levi has pushed B ramp as a reaction and is finding kills on this AWP. And you imagine... you imagine the DSG are going to reset in this, and they absolutely have. 2 players now moved towards, say, bomb site. Bartan, who's been really good at anchoring, has now moved over towards A.
Yeah, it's going to be Barton, who's behind the box right now, and then you've got Shiz, who's in default. So I think the plan here would be for Shiz to ideally take first contact, and then Barton can swing off of it, assuming Barton doesn't get spotted. It's exactly the setup they have employed right now. Boost up could cost Shiz. Yeah, angle doesn't favor him. Barton has to compromise his position earlier than what he would like, but it does not matter. He can still lock it down anyway.
Yeah, they also been probing mid just a little bit, so maybe you can look to end A little bit more frequently. I hope that happens in the next gun round, but for right now, with 45 seconds left, they're immediately heading up this ramp, and Jota has to find success with Bartan.
Oh, okay, yeah, Barton decides against committing to the swing. That's going to be Jota who's committed to the side. He's blinded by his teammate's flash. He was blinded by his homie's flash, if I'm not mistaken. They're going to get overwhelmed on the B-bomb site. That's a big problem. 9 advantage now for SELVA as the bomb plant comes through. Spray through the smoke does damage, but it's not fatal.
That's ridiculous. That round is living and breathing by that crossfire, and it gets broken by Bartan's team flash. Levi will at least find one back, but that was on the low HP of Destiny. GBB's also now just heard the footsteps, and SHC gets the guy behind him. Levi now knows that GBB is up close. He's going to try to stand his ground, and he wide swings right as this orb swings forward. A 1v2 clutch, but my goodness me, DSG.
Lined it up by Barton's flash. And I like the step out from GBB and the 1v1 against the AWP. I mean, it's a ballsy play to make, but you take the fight on your terms instead of letting the AWP sweep into you. Levi will find another opening kill successfully, though. It's going to prompt them to take this A space, though.
Yeah, I like this. Good reaction here. Just immediately, we spoke about the conditioning. The fact that Levi's gone active early. So, all right, well, we'll just throw it immediately in towards an A play. Another molly. The fact that they're leaving the donut unsmoked for now. I mean, they don't have any smokes, but it's kind of scary, the amount of mollies that are moving forward. Boost up, goes for slashes. That's probably heard by your donut players. You imagine they're going to be clearing this, and they do, but slashes still hits the headshot. SHZ now steps onto the line. Levi is also dealing the damage, but that flashbang is immaculate. Tomate, last player standing, unfortunately, all lost his friends in the meanwhile, so DSG will be able to clutch up and retake A successfully.
Oh, they've gone all in. SELVA have gone all in here on their investments. I was wondering if they were going to save and try and play for 6-all, but no, they want to try and get the win out of the half.
All right.
Oh,
nearly.
Nathan, he had the chance, he had the opportunity, he's seen him again, and he'll get the kill on the second opportunity.
That's crazy that Jota doesn't get that kill. The reaction for DSG, by the way, has always been to walk down B ramp, and GBB has just spammed out Bartan. Okay, this is working very swimmingly right now, and they've also got another smoke out of this CT side. Levi is nowhere to be seen. Rotation towards B-bomb site from SHZ has walked over. Now, how does SELVA want to walk over this bomb site? Are they going to keep pressing the issue, or are they going to bleed right into Levi's lair?
Well, there's Urbana. He's gone searching. He's gotten a kill, and he's gotten out of dodge. That is incredible work from him to bring it back into even numbers and get some info. And look at Levi. This is very confident because he's left his boat back completely exposed to the bottom of middle. But he has to gamble in this round. And he's going to drop the bomb carrier.
Oh,
leg shot on the follow-up.
It's 99. Urbana's going to walk again.
Oh. Wow, the double pump.
And now you know that the last play was towards Cave. So Knife and either is on the B bomb site, or he's in towards Jaguar. And Urbano is playing this so safely. Knifen cannot drop his AWP because he's going to give over a sound cue, a smoke in, and Urbano just spams him out. Amazing work by Urbano, but Levi jumping up, making that move based on the info his teammates got him.
Again, pushes down ramp on a timing, and then hits that last kill through the smoke as well. That is a very impactful round out of Urbano that could, in the grand scheme of things, actually tip the scales here. A play like that can make a big difference.
Looks like they will get that 7, unless SELVA are able to breach A. You've got Levi here, SHZ as well, who's been such a menace, especially on that first map, quieting down a little bit on Ancient. He gets dinked immediately. He really wants to fight. He really wants these kills, and that baits in Levi perfectly. Flashbang over the top, slashes. Obviously, he has got this lurk. He's lost all his teammates, and now the bomb as well, completely out of his possession. This will be 7-5, and this will give DSG a fighting chance to close this series 2-0.
Very good recovery. I mean, think about the way the half had started. It was 3-0, and then was it 4-1 soon after that? It was, okay, 4-2.
Now trying to create another opportunity in towards middle. Donut Molly will go deep, and that's going to really upset Tomate. Full blinds, and the Doolies will get 2.
He's done it again.
Perfect.
How has he done it again, though? I mean, he just continues to rescue his team, finding these ridiculous multi-kills, pulls the round out of the fire. Oh, Levi wants to try and ignite the round again, but it's GBB's Julies that will finish it off. 2 pistols on GBB and Tomate, 4 frags found between them.
Brilliant nades. They just had that set line up, and look at this. Out of SELVA, they're just going. Double flashes through the corner. GBB going to be expecting a player here, and is somehow able to adjust onto Jota. Nade does even more trickle damage on towards Bartan and Urbano. And it feels like they have to go through mid. Red room the gap. Let's see if Urbano and Bartan can find it.
I mean, if they can get this kill on Nathan without losing anybody in the process, then they just cut the map down the middle. And Nathan's going to be able to find a frag. He hasn't taken damage in the process. Great work from him. Barton now in the corner, playing the long game. Nathan's traded weapons, and he's just jump spotting for the moment. When does Barton pounce? I mean, surely he has to eventually, and there we go. He'll get that kill on Nathan. Now he's going to try and combine with his teammates and join up on that B bomb side. Smartly smokes off the B side of middle, though, kind of hoping that he lures SELVA into thinking it's going to be an A hit instead.
Oh, it's working. Keeping your eye on slashes, because GBB has got no info here. Pushing out Cave. We'll have a little peek now in towards middle, and he will get caught by Bartan. And this has enabled all this space. Look at this. Slashes is like, oh, you're not here. And as he rounds the corner, I don't think he's going to be ready for the long play. This is exceptional work out of Bartan.
Yeah, 100%. This is all him right now. He's sold SELVA down the river, and it's round over. SELVA going to head for the hills, carry their guns across.
He was ahead of that molly, didn't take a lick of damage. This is now being more popularized, by the way, this smoke that is dribbled forward, because it should give you that advantage, that slight shadow, that slight spot. Barton walks straight into it. Bashing towards Donut is going to get Destiny off the line at least. And even will drop his smoke. This is nice. So even though you've lost a player, you've gained a lot of map control, and you've dropped a lot of resources here at the CT side.
Oh, Urbano, he really wants to commit through this right now. Destiny's on the other side, and Urbano will come out on top. Finishes off with Jota, and Starter gets the reload out.
No.
And he's got Tomat's head. Are you kidding? Shiz coming through from A-Main has tapped GBB out of the round, and the wheels are off.
No way. How was Urbano? Firstly, the kill on Destiny, fine, whatever, right, low HP. But he's reloaded. It is a FAMAS on Tomate, but he's reloaded. He got dinked, and he just one-taps him back.
How do we have a more inspiring T-side from DSG on Ancient than we do from Selva, who have picked the map?
Not sure.
Let's see if Knife can find a way to lock down this A side. Oh my goodness, SHZ just tears his head right off and activates in the round. GBB will receive the same movement. Yeah, you have to.
Destiny has just been levered. Yeah, you absolutely do. And again, it's the same shenanigans, it's the same DSG tomfoolery. I mean, Tomato would get one, cool, but is that worth it? No, absolutely not.
Not at all, not in the slightest.
You're going to lose everything. Slash has got a FAMAS. Yay, yippee, a FAMAS. Oh, he's in towards spawn now. Great. Well, Joss is just about to kill him.
And there we go. He does seal the deal. No weapons being carried over by Selva. They're going to have to eco, and it's 11 rounds on the board for DSG. It should be, Brandon. They're 2 rounds away. 4 out of their 7 rounds have come from pistol and conversion.
That's a really good point. The fact that they've done this the hard way is astounding. That flash is brilliant. Oh yeah, is this going to be the round that Selva win? Let's be honest, probably. Joss has been tagged down to 50 HP, gets out of dodge. That bomb is maneuvering its way towards A main. But Destiny and Knifin are both here. They've arrived on the scene in time. For DSG, look, the world's your oyster. You've got so much time to play with. The smokes are limited. It feels like it will be this commitment towards the A-bomb site.
Yeah, it's because they just don't have any other options available in terms of currently what's up for grabs. And so they're just going to try and go back into this A site here. Player on the boost. Very good adjustment there from Levi to bring it back into a 3v3. Bomb has been thrust out into the A site though, and it's going to be numbers just committed forward from Selva. GBB. Oh, I thought maybe it could be him. So much damage done, Brandon. How are there still 3 players standing for the T side?
Not sure, but maybe the bomb could be dropped, and maybe that could put things into a little bit of chaos. Urbano is still 100 HP though. And SHZ is somehow still alive after that altercation. Close.
Well, here we go. Numbers in towards middle for both of these teams. Barton draws first blood. There is a trade, and there's one further than the trade as well. Missed Molly is really awkward. It forces Levi out of his position. Thankfully, he had just gotten the kill, though, before. So it's an even numbers game. They're going to smoke off Red Room and go straight through it.
I love this, because if there's a fast play being moved through cave, suddenly you can't see anything. So Knifin on 50 HP and an AWP, all alone, isolated, has to find all of these kills.
Has to be him. He has to be him here. He's got a flash, and there will be some decent timing where his teammates can now hold middle, so he doesn't have to worry about middle any longer. Can just post up on the safe bomb site. Selva kind of figuring out what's going on here. You could get a big flank out of GBB as well. No need for Shiz to overextend here, and he will be able to activate the C4 without any problems. Level numbers here for the retake. There is a kit, and there is utility.
I love the way they played this. This is the big altercation, though, in A main. SHZ, you feel like it's actually got a little bit of timing on GBB. And remember, Jota has not peaked this entire time. The only player technically known here is SHZ. Great molly, but Jota, again, plays defensive. He's going to group up with Levi. Knifin will at least hit one. They knew about the player in A main, but they can't get by SHZ, who triples up yet again on this A-bomb site. They go 2-0 and put Selva down to the elimination game.